Hey, I'm Josh Kramer. Welcome to Flow into Stillness. This is going to be a classically inspired flow, and it's going to be an advanced level. So, what that means is it doesn't necessarily mean if you can't do advanced poses, you can't do this. But what I want you to do is bring your advanced nature into this. So, try and remove any fidgeting, bring your best alignment and awareness into the poses. And if you need to modify, you can. So, all levels can do this, but it's going to be taught in an advanced way with not too many modifications being offered and maybe even less cues and breakdowns than you're used to, just so that we can feel the rhythm of the flow. You will need a couple of yoga blocks and a yoga strap for this. Go ahead and grab those if you need them, and we'll get started. We'll meet in child's pose. Have your knees wide, big toes together, reach your arms forward, and sit your buttocks back onto your heels. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Slow everything down. This concept of flow into stillness will begin by bringing movement in and then finding more stillness in poses. Try to breathe entirely through your nose. Slightly constrict the back of your throat, breath with sound. Let everything else go. If your mind drifts, focus on your breath. This is your time on your mat. When you're ready, make your way up, find tabletop, stack your shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees, neutral spine, cat-cows. Inhale, arch your back, look forward, back bend. Exhale, round, dome your upper back, press the ground away, tuck your tailbone. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, look up, stretch your front body. Exhale, round it out, push the ground away, spread your fingers. One more time, inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. Try to stay with your breath the entire class. Inhale to neutral spine. Exhale, walk your hands forward, tuck your toes. Inhale, your hips up and back, downward facing dog. The first one of the class, pedal out, do whatever movement you need. Use this as a chance to break any molds and figure out what's going on in your body today. Spread your fingers, push your heels towards the mat, maybe pulse your chest down. When you're ready, try to find some stillness. Keep your breath strong. Lift high onto your toes. Slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance apart, ragdoll. Hold opposite elbows. Shift the weight down. Try to straighten your legs if you can. Shift the weight towards your toes. If you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, that's a good thing. Let gravity draw your head down toward the mat. Slow your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. And come to standing. Roll your shoulders back if you need. A few times, and opposite direction. Release any tension. Roll your neck out, nice neck circles to release any neck tension. And opposite direction. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your toes together, heels touch. Have your hands alongside your body. Lift your chest, slightly tuck your chin. Fingers together. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation. Inhale, reach your hands up, palms touch, look high. Exhale, Uttanasana, fingers in line with your toes. Draw your chin towards your ankles. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step, jump or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Pull your hips through. Exhale, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1. Spread your fingers, push your heels toward the mat. 2. Breath with sound. 3. Engage your quads, lift your kneecaps, push through your arms. 4. 5. Look forward to the top of your mat, bend your knees, inhale your way to the top. Play with handstands if it's in your practice. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, palms touch, look high. Exhale, hands by your side, Tadasana. Again, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Draw your chin down, straighten your legs. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step, jump, or lightly float back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, pull your hips through. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Push into your hands, spread your fingers. 2. Move your chest toward the mat. Relax your jaw. 3. Slow everything down. 4. Try to find that balance between effort and letting go. 5. Look forward, bend your knees, step, jump, or float to the top. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up, palms touch, look high. Exhale, hands by your side. Try not to fidget. Again, inhale, look up. Keep your breath tied to the movement. Exhale, Uttanasana. Weight towards your toes, straight legs. Engage your kneecaps, lift your kneecaps up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Look forward, bend your knees, step, jump, or float to the top. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands by your side. Tuck your chin. Surya Namaskar B, chair pose and warrior. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink deep, look up to your hands. Press your palms together if you can. Exhale, straighten your legs. Uttanasana, weight towards your toes. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, flat back, head up. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your hips through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, step your right foot forward, back foot down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1, bend deep, press your hands together. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step back, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, back foot down. Inhale, Warrior 1. Bend deep. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step through your Vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Resist the temptation to move. Sometimes Being in advanced practice means removing or going against the temptations of your mind. The body and the mind want to move, but it's up to the mind to still the body and say, not today, not right now. Be still. It takes discipline, tapas. One more breath. Look forward. Make your way to the top. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, bend deep. Exhale, hands by your side, Tadasana. 2 more times, keep flowing with your breath. Inhale, chair pose, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Try to be present in your body. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay with your breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Move with the breath. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Straight away, left foot forward, back foot down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, bend deep. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Slow it down. Resist the temptation to move through poses mindlessly. Try to feel each pose. Be as present as you can. One more breath. Look forward. Inhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Look up. Exhale, hands by your side. Again, last one. Inhale, chair pose. Bend deep, look up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale through your vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, right foot forward. Warrior one, inhale up. Exhale, go with the breath. Lower down, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, back foot down. Inhale, warrior one, reach up. Press your hands together. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Step back, lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in and breathe. Notice how it feels to be silent with yourself in these poses. Look forward for the last time. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands by your side. Samastitihi. Close your eyes. Observe the senses. Notice how the body feels. Open your eyes. Step your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Padangustasana. Take your peace fingers to your big toes. Grab underneath. Inhale, flat back, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold, open your elbows to the side. Padangustasana, shift the weight to your toes. Try to straighten your legs. Draw your chin down towards your ankles. Breathe here. 3, 2, deepen on your exhale. 1. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, release your toes. Padahastasana. Step your palm underneath your foot, and then the other side if you can. Inhale, straighten, flat back. Exhale, fold, open your elbows to the side. Unless you're going to lose your balance, try to press the weight into your toes. Almost give your hand a massage. 5, 4, try to straighten your legs, focus your gaze. 3, 2, deepen, deepen. 1, inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, release the hands out. Inhale, come up to standing. Utthita Padangustasana 1 and 2. If you need your yoga strap, now's your chance to get that. Let's start by balancing the weight on our right leg. Bring your right hand onto your hip. Draw your left knee into your chest. Take a hold of your big toe with your peace fingers again. Find some elevation in your chest and spine. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten your left leg out in front of you. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana 1. Inhale here. Exhale, fold if you can. Draw your chin towards your ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the arm. Try to find some length in the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, open your left leg over to the left side. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana 2. Look over your right elbow if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. I had a nice view to look at there. Wasn't a bad thing. Bring your foot back to center. Release the toe. Reach your hands overhead. Engage your hip flexor. 5. Lift up. 4. I know it's hard. 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down. Release the hands down. That hold is challenging, but it works your hip flexor and your quad. Other side, bring the weight onto your left leg. Find the balance on your left side. Bring your left hand onto your hip. Take a hold of your right big toe with your peace fingers. Lengthen through the chest. Open your hip to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten your leg out. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana 1 for 4, 3. It's okay if you fumble. Some days that happens. 2, 1. Straighten the leg out. Inhale here. Exhale, open it to the right side. Look over your left shoulder if you can for 4, 3. Bend your leg if you lose your balance. 2, 1. Inhale, back through center. Release the toe. Reach your hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the foot down. Shake your legs out if you need. In an advanced practice, if you need a strap, you should have it ready to go. Let's make our way to lying on our backs. Inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, head up. 1 Vinyasa here. Exhale, back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. Inhale, jump through, cross your ankles if you need. Straighten your legs out. Exhale, lower down. Dandasana. Inhale here. Exhale, lie onto your back. Reach your feet up to the ceiling. A little bit of core work here. Inhale here. Glue your low back to the mat. Exhale, lower the legs 30 degrees. Hold. Glue your low back down. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Hold. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, hover just above the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way back up. Let's do that again. Inhale here. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Hold. Engage your core. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Inhale here. Exhale, hover just above the mat for 5, 4. Try not to arch into your low back. 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. I know it's a challenge. Rock and roll yourself back and forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Last one. Exhale back. Inhale, rock all the way up. Find Navasana, boat pose. Straight legs if you can. Have your arms alongside. Bent legs to modify. 5, 4. Gaze up. 3. Draw your shoulders back. 2. Strong legs. 1. Cross your ankles. Reach your hands in front. Lift your hips up, up, up. Push, push, push. And sit back down. Boat pose again. Hold for 5, 4. Breathe. 3. Strong legs. 2. Focus your gaze. 1. Opposite cross of the ankles. Shift forward. Lift up, up, up. Maybe hover the feet if you can. And sit yourself down. This time, Eka Pada Koundinyasana. Open your knees wide. Take your big toes. Straighten your legs up. Find balance on your sits bones. Bend your elbows if you can. Gaze up. Straight legs. 5. Draw your head back. 4, 3. Strong legs. Find balance. 2, 1. And cross your ankles again. This time, shoot it back to Chaturanga if you can. Nice work for the extra challenge. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Lower onto your knees. Sit back on your heels. Move anything out of the way that might be at the front of your mat if it's going to get in your way. Let's move through a little bit of an arm balance sequence here. Keep in mind this is an advanced class, so I'm not going to break it down. From downward facing dog, we'll shift forward. Eka Pada Koundinyasana 1. Back up to down dog with the leg up. Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. Back up. Eka Pada Bakasana. Back up. If you want to watch me first, then hit pause. You're welcome to. But we'll move through this as if it's a Vinyasa flow, so staying with the breath. I'll do the left side first just because I have some foliage in my way on the other side. Okay, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, cross it over. Straighten the leg, Eka Pada Koundinyasana 1, 3, 2, 1. Step the toes down, single leg down dog. Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. Left knee to left elbow, straighten the legs. Look over to the left toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Float it back, single leg down dog. Eka Pada Bakasana, left knee to left elbow. Try to step the back toes in, float it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can, shoot it back through your Vinyasa. Nice work if you kept up. If you want to play, that's great, as long as you're challenging yourself. Let's do the other side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Cross it over. Eka Pada Koundinyasana 1, 3, 2, 1. Float it back, single leg down dog. Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. Try to straighten the legs if you don't have a bush there. 3, 2, 1. Single leg down dog. Eka Pada Bakasana, right knee to right elbow. Float it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. The arm balances are not over yet. Look forward, bend your knees, jump your feet to the outsides of your hands, squat down. Bhujapidasana, shoulder pressure pose. Lift your hips up, bring your hands underneath Your feet, if you can, fingers face forward. Sit your hips down. Cross the ankles. Look forward. Push into the arms. 5, 4, point your toes. Straight arms. 3, 2, 1. If you want the challenge, try to thread the legs around. Shoot it back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Let's take a break in child's pose. Lower the knees down. Rest the hands back. Take a few breaths to reset here. Arm balances are playful. When it comes to bringing them into a vinyasa, sometimes if you're proficient in them, it can be a challenge to work with them with the breath without disrupting the flow. If you're in child's pose, take a few more breaths here. When you're ready, reach your hands forward, come back up to down dog. We won't let the heat drop too much. Let's build onto a flow. This first sequence, we'll repeat it twice, but this is your flow part before we move on to the stillness side. So we'll be moving, holding poses a little bit less. Try to find integrity in the poses here. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high, single leg down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, push the ground away. Inhale, back up, single leg down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your hands. Place your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Bend deep. Inhale, reverse warrior, stay low. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat, as low as you feel comfortable. From skandasana, shift it to the front of your mat. Plant your left hand, reach your right hand high for a lunge twist. Open your chest, look up. Reach your right hand forward, half moon, float it up. Reach your left hand high. The breath will come naturally. Inhale here. Exhale, shrimp squat. Try to tap your left knee behind your right ankle. How low can you go? Inhale it back up, half moon. Big step back, exhale. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Look up to your top hand. From your strong legs, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2, windmill your hands to the mat. Step back through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Now that you know where to go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Push the ground away. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Warrior 2, come up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat, sink low. Shift forward, plant your right hand, lunge twist, reach your left hand up. Reach your left hand to the top of the mat, half moon, float your right leg up. Float your right hand to meet it. Inhale here. Exhale, tap your right knee behind your left ankle, shrimp squat if you can. Press it back up, half moon. Big step back, warrior 2. Try to stay with your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Look up to your top hand. Just one breath here. Inhale, come up. Bend deep, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step through your vinyasa, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again once more on each side. This time, flow with your breath. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Windmill your arms up. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. Sink your hips low. Inhale, shift forward, plant your left hand, lunge twist, reach up. Exhale, half moon, reach your right hand forward, float your left hand up. Exhale, shrimp squat, tap your left knee down. Inhale, back up, half moon. Exhale, big step back, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Look up. Strong legs. Inhale, come all the way up, bend deep, warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step through your vinyasa, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight into the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, warrior two, stay low, bend deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, lunge twist, plant your right hand, reach your left hand up. Exhale, reach your left fingers forward, half moon, float your right leg high. Reach your right hand up. Exhale, shrimp squat, tap your right knee behind your left ankle. And press it back, half moon. Big step back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. With integrity, look up. Inhale, come all the way back up, bend deep, warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Take a few breaths. Notice your heart rate before we move into stillness. We'll hold our poses now for a little bit longer. You had your chance to flow. Inhale, reach your right leg high, single leg down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Place your back foot down on an angle. Inhale, warrior one. Bend deep. Look up to your top hands, push into your back foot. Try to press your palms together if you can. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg, pivot your feet to face the side of your mat. Prasarita Padottanasana with a little bit of dynamic movement to begin. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale all the way back up. Keep your hands on your hips, engage your core. Exhale, hinge forward, Prasarita. Inhale, back up one more time. Exhale, fold all the way down. Release your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, flat back, prepare. Exhale, walk your hands back underneath your thighs. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hug the elbows together. Deepen. Shift the weight towards your toes. Lift your kneecaps. Lengthen your spine. Soften your shoulders down. Avoid shrugging them up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, hands onto your hips, come up. Exhale, pivot your hips to face the front of your mat. Bring your hands out to the side like wings. Hips face forward, arms out to the side. Prepare for revolved triangle pose. Inhale, reach through your left fingers. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Reach your top hand up. If you have the balance, you can gaze up to your right hand. Revolved triangle pose. Parivrita Trikonasana. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Try to straighten both legs. Revolve your torso. This is a challenging closed twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Look forward, prepare for revolved half moon. Bend into your front knee, reach your left fingers forward. Float your back leg up. Revolved half moon, gaze up if you can. Try to straighten your legs for 5. Revolve your chest, 4. Flex your top foot, 3, 2, 1. From here, revolved extended side angle. Big step back, find a revolved lunge. Bring your hands into a prayer twist if you need, or if you can, come into the classical pose. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Reach your top hand forward. Gaze up to your top hand. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. Revolve back through center. Frame your front foot in a low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Hanumanasana, the splits. If it's in your practice, straighten your right leg out in front of you. Maybe shift your left knee back. Or you can do half splits, whatever you need. If you're somewhere in the splits, try to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Use blocks if you need. If you have the strength and stability, bring your hands to your chest. Lastly, reach your hands up and look up if you have the balance. Hold for 5, 4, wherever you are, breathe. Engage your muscles. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the hands down. Release them to the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Come back to a lunge shape if you need. Lift your back knee off the mat. Inhale, single leg down dog. Sweep your right leg high. Exhale, half king pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Cross the ankle over. Untuck your back toes. Back bend. Inhale, walk your hands back. Find a back bend. If it's in your practice, you can bend your back knee and go for the full variation of the pose, or use your strap if you have that available. Otherwise, enjoy your variation of your back bend before coming into sleeping pigeon. Take your time. Experience the back bend. Don't be in a rush. Feel it fully. Notice where you feel the stretch. And when you're ready, make your way into sleeping pigeon. Come onto the forearms or reach the hands forward, whatever's in your practice. Without wasting too much time here. Inhale, make your way back up onto your hands. Gentle back bend one more time. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee off the mat. Inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side, slow and controlled. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Place your back foot down on an angle. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1, bend deep. Push into your back foot, press your hands together. Try to pull your left hip back, push your right hip forward. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands onto your hips, straighten your front leg. Revolve your toes to the side of your mat, Prasarita Padottanasana. I'll have my back to you so you can see the hand clasp. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. 1. Inhale, back up, stretch your chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward for 2. Inhale, back up, strong core. Exhale, fold and stay. Move your hands toward the mat. Soften your shoulders down. If it's uncomfortable, you can release the hands down. Let gravity do the work for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back up, strong core. Exhale, pivot and turn your hips to the front of your mat. Bring your hands out to the side like wings. Prepare for revolve triangle pose. Inhale, reach through your right fingers. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Reach your top hand up. So revolve triangle as opposed to regular. It's a challenging pose. If you struggle to have your hand to the outside of the left foot, you can bring it to the inside as a modification. Breathe here, gaze up. Find stillness. Sometimes being still in poses is a lot more challenging than moving. Prepare for half moon. Bend into your left knee. Reach your right hand forward. Float your right foot off the mat if you have your balance. Revolve your chest open to the left. Hold for 5. Flex your top foot. 4. Try to straighten your standing leg. 3, 2, almost there. 1. Big step back for a revolved extended side angle. Step back to your lunge. Prayer twist over to the left side. Lock your elbow on the outside of the thigh. Stay here, or if you have it in your practice, you can bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Reach your top hand forward. Gaze up to your top hand. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back around. Frame your runner's lunge out. Hanumanasana, splits or half splits. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Straighten your left leg out in front of you. Move your right knee behind you. If you can, inhale, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Bring your hands to your chest. Stay here. Or if it's in your practice, reach your hands up, palms together. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, fight for your balance. 1. Slowly bring your hands down. If you can stay with stillness wherever you are, that's the sign of an advanced practice. It's not how deep you go if you're fidgeting. Lift your back knee off the mat, frame your lunge. Inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, half king pigeon. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Cross your ankle over to the right. Untuck your back toes. Inhale, back bend. Bend your back knee, and if you can, come into your full expression of your pose. Eka Pada Koundinyasana, or use the strap like me. Take your time and breathe. Wherever you are, be fully present in the pose. Feel the sensations, the discomforts, sometimes the accomplishments. Maybe you grab your toe for the first time or put your toe on your head. Be excited and then move on. Slowly come out. Make your way into sleeping pigeon. Come onto the forearms or reach your hands forward, whatever you prefer today. Take some time. Slow your heart rate. When you're ready, slowly come up. Find a gentle back bend. One more time. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee off the mat. Inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend your knees. Jump through. Cross your ankles if you need. Straighten your legs out in front. Sit yourself down. Dandasana. Our next pose, working on our forward fold. 2 options. The first, Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana, a half-bound forward fold, or Janushirshasana. For the half-bound lotus, bring your left leg into lotus, or if you can't do that, bring it into Janushirshasana. From this half lotus, inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, reach it behind you and try to take hold of the left toes with your left hand. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, fold forward, grab for the outside of the right foot. Otherwise, Janushirshasana, bring the left sole to the inner right thigh, fold forward, hold for 5, 4, try to draw your left shoulder down, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Option to switch sides, or if you want to go through a vinyasa, you can. Keep the bound lotus, shift forward, lift up, 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 thread it through, shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Prepare for the other side. Inhale, jump through. Dandasana. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Right side, bring the right leg into half lotus or Janushirshasana. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist behind. Take a hold of the right foot if you can. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, fold forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, cross the ankles. Shoot it back. Keep the lotus if you want the challenge. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through again. Look forward. Inhale, shoot the legs through. Sit yourself down, Dandasana. Inhale here. Exhale, lie onto your back. Plant your feet on the mat, knees up. Back bends, Urdhva Dhanurasana or half bridge if you need to modify. Prepare, bring your hands behind your shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, press up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale down. Don't take the extra breath. Straight away, inhale up. 5, push into your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale down. You thought it was over. You should know by now we always do 3, sometimes more. Inhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale down. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Slowly let your spine move down to the mat. Release your wrists. You can stay here, or if you're feeling compelled, press pause. You can work on your dropbacks if that's in your practice. Let your heart rate slow for a moment. Slowly draw your knees together. Give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Hug your knees into your chest. And rock yourself up to a seat. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Grab for your big toes if you can, or use your strap. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. If you feel tight from your back bends, take it easy. Hold here for 5. Lengthen your spine. Stretch your hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and bring the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. Place them evenly together, big toes symmetrical, heels symmetrical. Take a hold of your inner ankles. Press your elbows down into your thighs. Inhale, lift your chest, press the knees down. Exhale, fold forward. Open your feet like the pages of a book. Press the elbows into the thighs. Draw your chin forward, forward, forward. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to quieten the mind. 1. Slowly come up. Straighten the arms. Draw the shoulders back. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Purvottanasana, intense stretch of the east. Bring your hands about 6 inches behind your hips. Point your toes. Lift your hips up. Counter stretch. Look up to the ceiling or behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Prepare for Salamba Shirsasana, headstand. If you want to get back through a Vinyasa, you're welcome to, or just come to a kneeling position. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and lower onto your knees. So 2 options. If headstands in your practice, come straight up into it with the interlaced fingers. You can use a wall if you're nearby to one and you feel confident. Or if you don't have headstand in your practice, but you want to get the benefits of an inversion, you can come into a modified version. So hold onto your ankles or have your hands alongside your thighs. Rest the crown of your head on the mat and lift your hips up. Take as much weight in your knees as you need to and hold that. Notice how that feels after about 30 seconds to a minute. Then come into child's pose to rest. If you're coming into headstand, we'll be here for about 1 to 2 minutes. Make your way up, find your headstand, and enjoy the silence. Try to find a straight line from your feet all the way down. Find a point to focus on and breathe. Slow your breath. Stay in your headstand if you are able. Try to see if you can bring as much weight onto the head as you can if you feel like you're not fighting for your balance here. Slow your breath a little bit more. Notice if you press into the heel of the elbow, you can create some length through your side body. Relax your jaw, relax your throat. Try to breathe softly and naturally. If you feel tension in the sides of the eyes, take that as a sign of something that needs to be changed. Be here for about 15 more seconds. Come into child's pose when you're ready. Slowly make your way out of headstand. Straight legs or bent legs together. And rest in child's pose. If you like, you can massage the back of your neck with your hands if any tension is built up. Slowly look forward, spread your fingers, plant your hands, tuck your toes. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Look forward, step or jump through. Dandasana, lower down, hands by your hips. Prepare for Salamba Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Inhale here. Exhale, lie onto your back, bring your feet up to the ceiling, lift your hips up, work your hands up your spine. If it's in your practice, stay here. Gaze up to the toes. Try not to look around. Try to press your hips towards the face side of your mat and your heels to the back side of the mat to create a straight line. Slow your breath. You can stay here, or if you want the added challenge, you can come into Padmasana, lotus with the legs, while in shoulder stand. When you have the bind, press the knees up to the ceiling. Press into the elbows, hold. If you like, you can take Pindasana. Inhale here, lower the knees down, exhale towards the head. Make sure it feels okay in the head and the neck. When you're ready, inhale it back up. Release back to shoulder stand, straight legs. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your feet behind you, halasana. Tops of the feet or tuck the toes if you need. Interlace your fingers, press your hands down toward the mat. Lift your chest, straight legs, strong legs if you can. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly roll yourself out, vertebra by vertebra. Prepare for Shavasana. Have your feet close together, palms alongside your body, face up, slightly tuck your chin. Engage every muscle in your body, squeeze, 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 build tension. Then exhale, let it go, completely relax down. Enjoy the fruits of your practice and your well-earned Shavasana. Slowly bring some movement back. Move your fingers, thumbs, toes. Deepen your breath. Take any other movements you need. If you like, you can roll over to one side or keep your eyes closed and slowly make your way up to a seat in either lotus or cross legs. Keep your eyes closed, rest your hands on your knees. Slightly tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, lift your chest. We'll end with a deep inhalation together. Bring your hands together at your chest. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Release your hands down and gently open your eyes. I hope that you enjoyed this Flow into Stillness class today. It was an advanced practice. I want you to keep in mind that the goal of yoga, as Patanjali in the sutra says, is yoga's chittavritti nirodha, which is yoga is the stilling of fluctuations in consciousness. So that word stillness is there in the very definition of, or the goal of what we're trying to achieve through this practice. And flow is great. Working your body, getting it exhausted, moving can help pull you away from those distracting thoughts and things that might pull your mind elsewhere. But the goal is stillness. When you end these classes in Shavasana, the goal there is to be still and quiet and less disturbed so your mind is not running. It's not the monkey mind swinging from tree to tree. That's the purpose of this practice. Keep that in mind every time you step onto your mat. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.